Okay. Hello guys, welcome back to the live stream. ബ്രോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ഉണ്ടോ? ബ്രോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ഉണ്ട്, കളിക്കാം. അത് മറ്റേ സ്ട്രീമിംഗ് എലമെന്റ്സ് ഉണ്ട്, ഉണ്ടല്ലോ അത് ഇത് മാറ്റിയില്ല. നിഷാ ബ്രോ ഹായ് പറഞ്ഞു. ആണെന്നില്ലേ? ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ഓക്കെ. ഫുൾ സ്ക്രീൻ ആക്കാനാ? വെർട്ടിക്കൽ ആണല്ലോ ഉള്ളത്. ഓ, ഞാനേ 2 സ്ട്രീം ആക്കി, 2 ലൈവ് ഉണ്ട്. ഷോർട്സ് ഉണ്ട്, അല്ലാതെ മറ്റേതുണ്ട്. ഹൊറിസോണ്ടലും ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ ഹൊറിസോണ്ടൽ ഓക്കെ ആയില്ല എന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ഹൊറിസോണ്ടൽ ലൈവ് സെറ്റായില്ലേ? ഇവിടെ ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് നോക്കട്ടെ. മിക്സ് ആയി പോയടാ. സൗണ്ട് ഒക്കെ ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. മായാവി ബ്രോ ഹായ്. ഇല്ല ബ്രോ, ഇപ്പൊ മറ്റത് വരും, അതുകൂടെ വരും. ആൻഡ് ഗീവ് സം ടിപ്സ് ഫോർ മൈ ഐഡി. എന്ത് ടിപ്സാണ് വേണ്ടത് ബ്രോ? റൂമിട്ട് ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ, ഇപ്പടാ ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്, ഞാൻ മറ്റേ ലൈവ് കൂടെ ഒന്ന് കണക്ട് ചെയ്യട്ടെ ബ്രോ. ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്. ഹായ് ബ്രോ, ഷിറാസ് സുഹാസ്, ചെക്ക് മൈ ഐഡി. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, വെയിറ്റ് ബ്രോ. ബ്രോ ഇന്നൊരു കല്യാണത്തിന് വന്നു അല്ലേ? ആ ബ്രോ, കല്യാണത്തിനുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ബ്രോ അവിടെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നോ? ഗസ് എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തു. മറ്റേ ലൈവ് ഓണായോ എന്തോ? ഓക്കെ, രണ്ട് ലൈവ് ഓണായി. വിശാൽ ബ്രോ ഇപ്പൊ ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ, ഫുഡ് കഴിച്ചിട്ട് വരാം. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, മനസ്സിലായി. ഓക്കെ, ഇപ്പൊ രണ്ട് ലൈവ് ഉണ്ട്, ഹൊറിസോണ്ടലും ഉണ്ട്, മറ്റേതും ഉണ്ട്, ഷോർട്സും ഉണ്ട്. ഇതെല്ലാരും ഈ സ്ട്രീം ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ. അപ്പൊ റൂം ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ. കയറിക്കോ. KSRലും ജോയിൻ ചെയ്തോ? ഈ
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air.
ഓ എന്ത് ബോളറാ അത്, നൈസ് ബോൾ.
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his caliber can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Number 9. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, easy pickings there. Decent chance! He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Looking for a runner. Rummenigge. And this is Raul. Howson goes long. Oh, there's a probing ball. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Neymar. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Raul. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot!
Oh,
Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break.
Hi, bro.
Separate them. The score 1-1.
Hi, guys. Hi.
So once again, we're underway. Robertson, Madrid looking to pass their way through. Robertson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had a shot!
Uff, എടാ.
Oh, it's hit the post.
Post അടിപൊളി.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Just eases him off the ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
ഓ ഫ്രണ്ട്രിക്ക് അയച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. അക്സെപ്റ്റ് ആക്കാം. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ആക്കാം. ഞാൻ നോക്കട്ടെ, ഈ കളി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് നോക്കാം. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ?
Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Neymar. Raul. And here's Torres. Oh, he's taken it. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Oh, nearly.
എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യോ?
Nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Robertson. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Koku looking for options for movement. Raul. Over to the left. Great vision. Neymar gets into some space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Robertson. It's a promising position. Cross needs. He's got forward. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Torres, nicely spread. It's a good foot in there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Van Dijk cuts out.
ബ്രോ റാൻഡം റൂമാണ് ബ്രോ.
Fernando Torres tries to play it through.
എന്താ ഇത്?
No, that was never going to make it. That's really well manoeuvred. Torres. Oh, that's fabulous.
ആർക്കടാ?
And he shoots.
എടാ സമയം നോക്ക്.
What about that?
മണ്ടത്തായി അവിടെ നിന്ന്
And that it.
ക്ലിയർ ആണ്ടപ്പോ.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as...
ഗ്യാസ് റൂം ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ആരെങ്കിലും കയറിക്കോ. 1v1 ഉണ്ടോ? ആ ബ്രോ, ബെസ്റ്റ് മാനേജർ പറയുന്നു. ബെസ്റ്റ് മാനേജർ ലോങ് ബോൾ കൗണ്ടർ ഉള്ള എല്ലാ മാനേജറും ബെസ്റ്റാണ്. മാനേജേഴ്സ് ഒക്കെ ബെസ്റ്റാണ് ബ്രോ. പിന്നെ നമ്മുടെ ഒരു ഗെയിം പ്ലേ പോലെ ഇരിക്കും. നമ്മളെങ്ങനെയാണ് കളിപ്പിക്കുന്നത് അതുപോലെ. ബാക്കിയെല്ലാം സെയിം തന്നെയാണ്. താങ്ക്സ് ബ്രോ. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ. റസൽ മുഹമ്മദ്, ഹായ് ബ്രോ, വെൽക്കം ബ്രോ. എവിടെ ആയിരുന്നു? പോയിന്റ്സ്.
Hello and welcome, one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps. And it's been given away. He's got away. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Czech gets rid without sophistication. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
8-1-0 എൻ്റെ.
Powerful pass. Pirlo.
BTWI.
Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Good. Oh, shooting chance.
ഫൗളാടാ.
He's been taken down and the referee has
പൊളിക്കല്ലേ.
pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing
പോയിന്റ്സ്
they
ഒക്കെ
wanted
പൊട്ടി
to do.
പൈസയൊക്കെ പൊട്ടുകയല്ലേ നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെ. അങ്ങനെയല്ലേ കറക്കി എടുക്കണം.
So the would-be breakthrough moment. And that pulls off a sensational save. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. He's having a go. And he was
ഗോൾ
there to
കീപ്പർ
get
വേറെ
that
ലെവൽ.
Beautiful touch. Sergio Busquets
അതുകൊണ്ട്
actually
അതൊന്നും
didn't
പേടിക്കണ്ട.
do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lille have their second corner now. Maldini clears it away. And now they can
എവിടാ?
super a defence. Now it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time.
ജസ്റ്റ്
Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost
ഇതാ
never
കാലിനടി ഇവിടെ പോയി.
outsmarted. Nice sequence of passes this.
സൈഡല്ലേ? സൈഡ്.
And he's straight offside. And he's being shifted off it. Still goalless at the moment. Busquets is always looking to break lines. Oh, cracking ball. Threads one in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lille looking to pass their way through.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
എന്താ എത്ര സ്ലോ?
Iniesta.
അനുരാഗ് ബ്രോ പറഞ്ഞോ.
Lille finding their passes. Messi. Now it's Raul. He has found the way through.
ഓ
Raul. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Thuram. Pirlo. Looking to play him in. Raul. Buffon claims.
ബ്രോ കീപ്
Well, the run has been
സൈലന്റ്
a
ആണോ?
little bit short there.
എന്താ ആരെങ്കിലും കമന്റിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ ചോദിച്ചാലേ എല്ലാം പറയാൻ പറ്റും.
Pick out that killer.
ആരൊന്നും ചോദിക്കുന്നില്ല ബ്രോ.
Now this could be a chance.
എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾ ചോദിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ റിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യാം.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
ഇസ്രായേൽ അവരെ ഒന്നുകൂടെ വിളിച്ചു നോക്കണം.
And we're at the halfway
ഇന്നത്തെ
point.
ദിവസം കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ പൈസ കിട്ടൂല.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. He's in a good position here.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Neymar. And here's the chance to counter. Pirlo.
എന്താ ഇത്?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Raul. Turan. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. 60 minutes played.
ഇല്ല ബ്രോ, നാളത്തെ ബാക്കൊന്നും ഇറക്കുന്നില്ല.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Takes a shot! Well into the second half and still there's nothing between them. Busquets.
എവിടുന്നടാ പിർലൊക്കെ ഓടി വരണം?
Iniesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's been cut out. Well played.
ആ
Oh,
മണ്ടത്തരം.
and he stuck it
അല്ല
away.
ബ്രോ, ഒരു മൂഡില്ലാതെ പോലെ പ്ലേ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടാ.
Fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that
മൂടൊന്നും അങ്ങനെയൊന്നുമില്ല.
99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Lille
ശ്ശെ.
have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny.
Oh, what a mistake! Iniesta. Oh, this looks sharp. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Lille surely have to be commended for their
Ball
drive and
എടുക്കണ്ടടാ.
discipline. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Seidel. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And he's lost his man here. He is through his chance for a shot.
ഓ എടാ,
That was superb.
നൈസ് ചാൻസ് ആയിരുന്നു.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Stood up well to him there. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press.
There will be 1 minute at a
There'll be a
time.
minute of stoppage time, and this is Raul. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Oh, perfect. Can he finish?
എന്ത് സ്ലോടാ ഇത് ഷൂട്ട്.
Who's going to get there? And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
On public transportation today.
So what do you
Please
take
watch
away
the
from it
screen
all,
for
Jim?
train departure
Look, I think a
times
draw
for
might have
all
been a
the
much
major
fairer
stations.
result today. It's just that one crucial second half goal. That's what cost them.
നെക്സ്റ്റ് ടൈം ഡോണ്ട് ബാക്ക് പാസ്. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ,
What remains for me is
അതാണ് എന്റെ മിസ്റ്റേക്ക്. ബാക്ക് പാസ് ഓൺലി മിസ്റ്റേക്ക്. ജി ജി ബ്രോ, വെൽ പ്ലേ, വെൽ പ്ലേ. ഗൈസ് ആരെല്ലാം ജോയിൻ ചെയ്തോ? സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് കറോ ഗൈസ്. സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്തോ. ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവരെ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ ഗൈസ്. ലൈക്ക് ലൈക്ക് ലൈക്ക്. ഇതെന്താ? എത്ര ഇത്? എത്ര CB? 3 CB. നല്ല ആക്റ്റീവ് ലൈവ് സ്ട്രീമിംഗ് ഓക്കെ ഉഷാറാ. ചേച്ചി തരുമ്പോൾ ഓക്കെ ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ചാറ്റിലൊക്കെ ആരെങ്കിലൊക്കെ എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ ചോദിച്ചെങ്കിൽ ഓരോന്ന് പറയായിരുന്നു. യു പ്ലേ വെരി ഗുഡ്.
Hello and welcome to
താങ്ക് യു
all.
ബ്രോ.
The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous,
മൊറോക്കോ.
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise is fervent.
ഗൈസ്
The
എല്ലാവരും
atmosphere
സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്തു.
amazing.
സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് മൈ ചാനൽ
I'm
ഗൈസ്.
your commentator Peter Drury, and
Please like
providing
the
a
stream.
unique brand of expert analysis. Here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
ആരും ചാറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ ഇല്ലായിരിക്കും വേണം.
The pre-match build-up has been
ഒരു
fantastic. Now
മൂടാ.
the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing
എന്ത്?
up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour delivering crosses.
Mateus
ഓയ്.
sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
എന്ത് സ്ലോ ആടാ ഇത്. അത് നല്ല സ്ലോ ഉണ്ട് കേട്ടാ. ലാഗ് ഉണ്ട്.
And it's Belletti. Oh, what great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
ഇവൻ എവിടെ കിടന്ന് ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടോ?
Now, can they get it back? Rummenigge does really well to win the ball there.
Nice, nice.
And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free.
എടാ ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് ഇട്ടില്ലടാ.
And the keeper has reacted superbly.
ഹായ് ഷമു. ഹായ് ബ്രോ. റഫാത്ത് ബ്രോ ഹായ്.
Tries to play it through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers, oh, terrible pass.
മണ്ടത്തരം മണ്ടത്തരം. ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് മണ്ടത്തരം. പാസ് കൊടുക്കണ്ട.
Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Said hi.
Neymar, some really good ball movement, played out wide.
വൺ ടച്ച് പാസ് ചെയ്യടാ പൊട്ടാ.
Looking for options for movement. Well, that's beautifully weighted. David Villa! Sensational from David Villa! A finish of true class. They are really purring here. And
അറഫാത്തെ
extended their lead
പോടാ.
in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
വേറൊക്കെ എന്ത് സ്ലോ എന്നറിയാവോ?
That's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming
പാസ്
on the
കൊടുക്കാൻ.
touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
എവിടെത്തന്നെ എവിടെയൊക്കെ ഓടും.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
അവിടെ എന്ത്?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Batistuta. Referee's had a look, and he's
Solo.
for half-time.
Waiters.
Reflections on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team have switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we are already promptly back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to
പാസൊക്കെ എന്താ എങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യണം?
They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Let.
Some good work on the right flank here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lofted in. Neymar. Raul. Rummenigge.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Hi, bro. Popstar.
And claimed it back swiftly. Neymar. He's got away. Now it's Neymar. Mateus. Raul. Baresi
എന്തടാ ഇത്?
able to stand firm and defend it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Might be danger here. And he's there to make the challenge. Played back.
സത്യം പറഞ്ഞാൽ നല്ല ലാഗുണ്ട്.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Koku. Pirlo. Raul goes steaming forward. That pass just didn't quite work.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
പാസ്സൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടോ? നല്ല സ്ലോ ആയിട്ടാണ് കൊടുക്കുക.
Probing pass.
എടുക്കടാ.
Koku. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
വേറെ വഴിയില്ല.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Aims beyond the defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Knocks it into space. Shot a goal! Yes!
അമിനോബു.
And they are pulling clear here.
റഫാത്ത് ബ്രോ ഹായ്.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
3-0 and things
ഏത്?
are starting to look awfully
ഒന്ന്
promising.
ഷോർട്സ് ഒന്ന് മറ്റേ അത് രണ്ടാത്തല്ലേ വിട്ട്.
Neymar. Lovely pass, but can
ഓ
he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good looking ball. And that is it. The referee has seen
സ്മാർട്ട്
enough.
കർ സ്മാർട്ട്
Well, that was
സ്മാർട്ട്
thrilling. A
അസിസ്റ്റ്.
game of champs and chumps.
ആദ്യം വന്ന് രണ്ട് ലൈവിന്റെയും ഇത് ഒന്നായി പോയി. ലിങ്ക് മറ്റേ ഇത്
Trouble, more or less.
സ്ട്രീം കീ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, സെയിം ആയിപ്പോയി. അപ്പൊ രണ്ടും കൂടെ മിക്സ് ആയിപ്പോയി.
Well, Peter, I
മനസ്സിലായോ?
couldn't see what this team was
സെയിം ഇതിലായിപ്പോയി രണ്ട് വീണത്.
manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right
ഇതിപ്പോ രണ്ട് സ്ട്രീം കീ ആണ് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്തത്.
all looked a bit lost.
ഒന്ന് ഇതിൽ തന്നെ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത്, ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് തന്നെ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത്
And to wish
ഇട്ടു. ഒന്ന് അതിന്ന് ലൈവ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് അതിന്ന് കോപ്പി മറ്റേ കീ കോപ്പി ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഇതിനകത്ത് ഇത് അത് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്തത്. അതിന്റെ പേര് നമ്മൾ ഇതിനകത്ത് എൻ്റർ ഉണ്ട്, ഇത് അവിടെ ഉണ്ട്. വെർട്ടിക്കൽ നമ്മളിവിടെ ഇത് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം ആദ്യം. പ്രൊഫൈലിനകത്തെ ന്യൂ സെറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് വെർട്ടിക്കൽ സെറ്റ്, എന്നിട്ട് ഇതിനകത്ത് വരുമ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ കാണും ഇത് ഡോക്ക് ഉണ്ടോ, ഡോക്സിനകത്ത് വെർട്ടിക്കൽ സോഴ്സ് വെർട്ടിക്കൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് കാണും. ഹായ് ബ്രോ, സോളോ ബൈറ്റേഴ്സ് ഹായ്, ഗെയിമിംഗ് കേരള ബ്രോ ഹായ്, വെൽക്കം ബ്രോ, വെൽക്കം. മോഹൻ എല്ലാം കൂടെ ഇപ്പൊ നല്ല ലാഗായി. മായാവി ബ്രോ എന്താണ് പരിപാടി? വേറെ റൂം ഇടാമോ? ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, അടുത്ത മാച്ച് ഈ മാച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് വേറെ റൂം ഇടാം.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things
Bro,
and so
Mayavi.
much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to
ഇവന്റെ കൂടെ
expect
എപ്പോ കളിച്ചേ?
extraordinary from him.
ഇത് ഞാൻ നെയിം ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചില്ല ബ്രോ.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pressing high and with purpose. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is good alertness.
ക്ലാസ്സൊക്കെ ഇങ്ങനെ പോണം.
Nicely shaped ball. And the finish!
ബോൾ എടുക്കുന്നില്ല.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Raul. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second. He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Neymar. So it is still 0-0. Koku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
എന്താ ഇതിന് പോയി നോക്കട്ടെ ബ്രോ. ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്, ഇവിടത്തെ ഇത് കട്ടായി, ഞാൻ മാറ്റട്ടെ. പ്ലെയറിന്റെ ബാക്കി പോയി നിൽക്കുന്നതിന് അടിച്ചുപോയെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ഓക്കെ, സെറ്റായി. ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ? എന്തോ കുഴപ്പമുണ്ട്. ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And we come to you
Yeah,
now.
you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
വിളിച്ചു നോക്കടാ അവനെ. ഫോൺ എടുക്കണ്ടേ?
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances,
Comeback
it's all
അടിച്ചു.
about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible
പക്ഷെ സ്മാർട്ടാന്ന്
without
തോന്നുന്നു.
leaving yourself too open.
എവിടാ പാസ് കൊടുക്കണം?
And he's quick to snatch it back. Rummenigge. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. That's good play. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
തുറക്കാം.
They're probably getting frustrated by
ഇത്
lack of
കഴിയട്ടെ.
chances, I suppose.
Nicely aimed pass. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Neymar really needed to
ഇത് കാലിന്റെ അടുത്തൂടെ പോണ
protecting
പോവാ എടുക്കടാ.
the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's been intercepted.
അമ്പത്തരങ്ങൾ മാത്രം
So
കാണിക്കും.
good from
Oh, that's fabulous. Van Basten. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
ഡെൽപേർ ഇറക്കാൻ സമയമില്ല. ഫ്രസ്ട്രേറ്റഡ്. അഡ്രിയാനെ ഇറക്കിയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ കുറച്ച് ബുള്ളറ്റ് ഷോട്ട് അടിക്കുക.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related push for a goal now.
A reprieve,
ഓടിക്കോ
albeit
അഡ്രിയാനോ
momentary. And now they can spring out of
ചെന്തറാ
defence. Koku. Defending was strong and firm. Good running, strong and purposeful. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveler.
ഫുള്ള് പൊങ്ങാണല്ലോ ബോള്
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get it right on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Messi. And it's Koku. Neymar. The ball's gone astray. Havertz has been caught there. It's a foul. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass is coming off in quick
ഓ
succession here.
കൊടുത്ത സ്ഥലം മാറിപ്പോയി
And it's made its way to him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
ഞാൻ വിന്നർ തന്നെ
Pirlo. And this is Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
സമയം തീർന്നു ഗൈസ്
1 minute added time.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
ഇതെന്തോ ഉണ്ട് സംഭവം സ്മാർട്ടസ്റ്റ് ആണ്
Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And a quick announcement for the benefit.
സാറിലും കയറിക്കോ ഹായ് ബ്രോ ഹാഫിസ് ബ്രോ ഹായ് വെൽക്കം ബ്രോ ഗൈസ് എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തിട്ടാണെങ്കിൽ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. That has been cut short. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
Yeah, I'd have picked him
നമ്മൾ
too.
ആരെയും
The other
കുറ്റം
fans will look
പറഞ്ഞിട്ട്
the same way.
കാര്യമൊന്നുമില്ല.
Gattuso spots it and intercepts. Gattuso is a
അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് അധികം
perfect
ആളുകൾ
combination of brain and brawn.
അത് തന്നെ, അത്
Best.
ശരിയാണ്.
Best! And Chet pulls off a sensational save. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Chance, surely! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Still goalless. And now the breakaway. Neymar. Paris upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance.
ഓളല്ലേടാ അത്.
Robust challenge. And that has been clubbed away. Szoboszlai. Best. That is good alertness. Koku. And back to the keeper they go. Abiati.
ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കുമ്പോൾ സ്മാർട്ട് ഫോൺ കളിക്കുന്ന എനിക്ക് അതാണ്. ഓ,
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's in a great position here. Now it's Raul. Referee's had a look.
ബ്രോ ഏജ്
And he's blown his whistle for half.
27.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello, everybody, and a quick announcement now.
ഹായ് ബ്രോ,
Where we were at the
ഓപ്സഫ്
beginning.
സി എഫ് എൽ.
0-0 at the break.
Corporation. Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals. And he's decided to go for it. Now, who's going to be first to this? Cross from Cafu.
ഗുഡ് സേവ്.
Header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Turan. Well, it dominates aerially so often. Rummenigge. He's having a go.
ബ്രോ കുറച്ചുകൂടെ കയറായിരുന്നു അല്ലേ?
They really
Sure.
had a clever trick to shake off his
ചാൻസ് കിട്ടുമ്പോൾ ഇങ്ങനെ എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ കളയും.
shaking his own head in this
അതാണ് നിന്റെ പരിപാടി.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals
എന്താ ഇങ്ങനെ കളിക്കും?
And it's Neymar.
നല്ല കളി
Can
കളിക്കുന്നു.
you play him in? No, that's been intercepted. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now somewhat off target. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi carries the ball down the right. Cafu. Cafu plays it in. Oh, it just needed a
Where are
bit
you
of
going
touch.
now?
You could see his annoyance. Oh,
'അടുത്ത കളി ഞാനുണ്ട് ബ്രോ. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ.
just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Paris appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting
ഇതൊക്കെ
themselves up for
ബേക്ക് നല്ല
counter-attack.
എടുക്കണം.
It's plain and simple.
ഓടില്ലേ ഇതൊന്നും.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to play it through.
വിടണ്ടേ.
Tidy with his distribution. Raul. It's Raul! And he looked
ഇപ്പൊ സ്പാമല്ലേ? ഓക്കെയാണ്. അടുത്ത കളി
I think
ബ്രോ
he's
കയറി.
been great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
അങ്ങനെ ഇറക്കാം.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have our very first corner.
Number 21. Raul. Number 7.
ഇർഫാൻ ഇന്ന് ജോലിക്കാണ്.
That is an easy claim.
വന്നില്ല ജോലിക്കാണ്.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
വരുമ്പോ 10:30 ഒക്കെ ആവും. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വരാത്ത. നേരെ വീട്ടിലോട്ട് പോകും.
Number 10. Pele. Substitution.
Oh, now here's an interesting
ഇന്ന്
matchup.
സ്ലോഡാ ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് ചെയ്യാൻ.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
നശോചങ്കർ നൈസ് അടി. ഈ ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് ഇട്ട് ചോപ്റ്റാണ് പോയി. പോയി ബേക്ക് പൊട്ടി.
Acres of space out wide. And he shoots!
ഓ
Right.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to...
Good chance here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Good looking
There
ball.
will be 1 minute added time.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
പാരിസ് FC.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So we finish.
സൗണ്ട് കുറച്ച് കുറവാണ്. ഏത് സൗണ്ടാണ് ബ്രോ? ഗെയിമിന്റെ സൗണ്ടാണോ അതോ എന്റെ സൗണ്ടാണോ?
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Volunteers for
Yeah,
each
this
block.
looked the most
Please
likely
report to the
outcome,
staff
but
room
we've had a
immediately.
good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's
റുമേഡി ഇട്ടല്ലോ ബ്രോ കയറിക്കോ. ബിഗ് ബോയ്. എന്റെ സൗണ്ടാണോ? എന്റെ സൗണ്ട് ഇപ്പൊ കൂട്ടാം. ഒറ്റ മിനിറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ ആണോ ബ്രോ?
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Okay.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe trying to keep this in. It's a pretty loose pass. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt.
Relax ബ്രോ ഹായ് വെൽക്കം ബ്രോ എവിടെയായിരുന്നു
Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Maldini is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
റിഫാത്ത് ബ്രോ
Rodri. Gabriel. Rodri. Now Schlotterbeck. Looking tidy in possession here. Probing pass. And that is expertly dealt with. And that has been clubbed away. And the finish!
ഛേ
Victoria! Goal! And Victoria take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Victoria have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Raul. Kaká knocks it into space. And a chance! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of
ഞാൻ കൊള്ളാം ഓക്കെ
a
ബ്രോ
reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold. Gabriel. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at
Screen പോയാ
time at 1-1.
ഇത് സീന ഓക്കെ
Victoria get the ball rolling for the second period. Fiore. Now it's Raul. Back towards the middle. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Mbappe. Pull it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Off the post.
എടാ അവിടെ
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
അവിടെ ഞാൻ ഷൂട്ട് കൊടുത്താണ് പക്ഷെ
Now it's full it. Here's Vel. And he's let fly. It's fallen kindly here. He's got it all. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping. But even
Can
that
I
couldn't
play
save them this time.
you?
Yeah, his instinct told him that
Let's
the
play
keeper would struggle
football.
to cope with that.
Shammu.
So top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play. It was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pull it. There's a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
ഗോൾ കീപ്പർ സെറ്റ്.
He knew what was coming.
അസ്സലാമലൈക്കും ഇക്ക. വലൈക്കും അസ്സലാം സുരാജ് ബ്രോ. റിലാക്സിംഗ് ബ്രോ, ഞാൻ 2 ലൈവാണ് ഇട്ടിരിക്കണം, ഒരു ഷോർട്സും ഒരു നോർമൽ ലൈവും. രണ്ടും കാണുന്നുണ്ടോ? നാളത്തെ പാക്ക് എല്ല്. നാളത്തെ പാക്കിന്റെ ഒരു ആവശ്യമില്ല. കക്കൂസ് മാത്രം കൊള്ളാം. റിബറിയും കുഴപ്പമില്ല, പക്ഷെ അങ്ങനത്തെ പൊസിഷനിൽ നമ്മൾ കളിപ്പിക്കൂല. വേണ്ട, ഇപ്പൊ നല്ല CF4 വരാണെങ്കിൽ എടുക്കാം. എറ്റോയോ പുതിയ കാർഡൊക്കെ വരാണെങ്കിൽ എടുക്കാം. പുതിയതായിട്ട് ഗെയിമിലോട്ട് വരൂല്ലേ. ഓക്കെ, കേരള ബ്രോ ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ ബ്രോ? ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് നല്ല സ്ലോ ഉണ്ട്.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Victoria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's
Pintar adi.
potency they need.
Rummenigge has given away a free kick.
2 3 4 5 ഓക്കെ ആണ്. Can we play?
And it's Zanetti looking to play him in. Kilishoy. Cristiano Ronaldo. Czech claims comfortable. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh,
Hefty. Oh, that's horribly mistimed.
penalty.
And it's
സമയം തീർന്നു. ലാസ്റ്റ് ടൈം.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. And he scores! Back in business. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff
ബ്രോ
here, I think.
മാൽഡീനി ഇല്ലേ? മാൽഡീനി ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. Cristiano. Messi. Neymar. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, കേരള ബ്രോ. ഓക്കെ,
Substitution on the field.
ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്തോ, ടൈമായി.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Shevchenko. Adriano dominates
Engra അത്.
really so often.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
സമയം തീരാറാകുമ്പോ ഇങ്ങനെ തന്നെ.
That's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sola, and he welcomes it in. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other.
ഫ്രീക്കി ബോയ്.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you... Here's a shot!
അതെന്തടിയടാ?
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for
രണ്ട്
the
ടീം
opposition. When a player of his caliber can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Batistuta. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, there's a probing ball. And no, he's seen through all of that. David Villa.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of...
Shot a goal! No, he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, it's Batistuta. And smartly reclaimed. That's a good run down the left.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
ബ്ലിറ്റ്സല്ല നെയ്മർ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സല്ല ഇത് മറ്റേ ഫ്രീ നെയ്മർ അല്ല ബ്രോ.
That is good alertness. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. And there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pass somewhat off target.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Looking for options, for movement. And that is masterful defending.
പാസ് കൊടുത്ത സ്ഥലം വേറെയാണ്.
That's the throw.
റുമ്മി ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്. യെസ്, റുമ്മിനെ ഇറക്കുമ്പോൾ അടിക്കുക.
Alonso. Out of play for a throw. Neymar going full tilt down the left. And that was nowhere near his best. Chiellini makes the interception. Pirlo tries to pass it through, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
എടാ
Shot could be on. Can he finish?
അവിടെ എന്താ അവൻ കാണിച്ചേ?
And this is getting better
നീ
and
ക്ലിയർ ആണ് വിചാരിച്ചു, ക്ലിയർ ആണെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു, പക്ഷെ
and there's the
മണ്ടത്തരം കളി ലോക.
Think to look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke,
ഇത്രയും ഫോമിൽ നിന്നിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ കളിക്കും.
has to resist change at this stage.
രണ്ട് ലൈവും കൂടെ ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് നല്ല സ്ലോ ആണ്.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down.
Del Piero! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
അർഫാദ് ബ്രോ, റുമ്മി ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് അടിക്കാം.
Mateus. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away? And this is Batistuta. Big chance, must be! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Mateus is standing over this one.
Number 8.
And this the perfect opportunity to create...
ഗൈസ് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ, സബ് ചെയ്യാത്തിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സബ് ചെയ്തോ.
Coming on the field. Number 10.
Messi!
Number 22. Kukchu.
A lovely neat
Number
pass.
21.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Just the goalkeeper. It's Neymar!
Fall.
Neymar
അടിച്ചിട്ട്.
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
ബ്രോ ഏജ് 27.
Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Xavi Alonso, and it's Messi. Mateus. Oh, what shapes to shoot! He won't be happy with that.
എടാ
Oh, the ball's run loose here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Kukçu. Now it's Messi. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And now the breakaway. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mateus. Chiellini.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് സെറ്റ് ആവണില്ല.
Oh, super ball. Bale! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! The great
സമയം
Ukrainian
തീർന്നു.
goal machine! He's got himself an abs... And that's it.
പക്ഷെ മൂന്നാമത്തെ ഗോള് വേസ്റ്റ് ഗോള്. നീ അവിടെ കിടന്ന് ഇങ്ങനെ കിണ്ടണം.
Could easily have won.
ഈസി ബ്രോ.
By just the odd goal.
ആരെല്ലാം ഉണ്ടായിനി? ആരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കയറിക്കോ. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാൻ ആരെല്ലാം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കയറിക്കോ. ബ്രോ ഹായ്. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി മാച്ച്. യെസ് ബ്രോ. ഓക്കെ കേറിക്കോ ബ്രോ. ഭൂമി കേറിക്കോ. ഇതിന്റെ മദർ ബോർഡ് നോക്കാം. മദർ ബോർഡ് നോക്കിയിട്ട് ഒരു ഗ്രാഫിക്സ് കാർഡും സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ഈ സിസ്റ്റം മാറ്റിയിട്ട് മദർ ബോർഡ് അങ്ങനെ അടുത്ത് ഇല്ലെന്നാണ് പറഞ്ഞത്. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മറ്റേ ലോജിടെക് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ അവിടെ ഉണ്ട്. പക്ഷേ മദർ ബോർഡിന് 7000 എത്ര ആണ്. പോർട്ടബിൾ സെയിം. എടുക്കാം. Eh,
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Rummenigge.
inside la.
Has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rummenigge. Decent chance! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant!
Hi, hello, bro. Gaming. Hi, bro. Welcome, welcome.
Absolute gem!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona
കാലിൽ കിട്ടിയ പോലെ ഞാൻ ടാക്കിൾ ചെയ്തു കേട്ടോ അവിടെ.
unexpectedly behind. Now this could be a chance. That's a cute ball. Oh, it's Raul. He's found a way through. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No, that was never going to make it. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception, well timed. It's really well cleared. Aimed beyond the defence.
മുഖത്തായി പേടി.
Herring after the ball here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Raul is wide and looking to get onto this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. Pull it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's Raul. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. Pirlo. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just
Reflections on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that wood-sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway. It's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. And he shoots! That was
റൈറ്റിലേക്ക് എടുത്തില്ല.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
തിരിഞ്ഞില്ല, തിരിയാനാണെങ്കിൽ നോക്കി, പക്ഷെ തിരിഞ്ഞില്ല.
And we have our very first corner. Roll! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Maldini. That's good running with the ball. Now that looks a decent ball.
എന്തൊക്കെയോ നടക്കുന്നു അവിടെ.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Still just a single goal between the sides. Raul. Odo gets it away.
എന്താ ഇത്?
And again they run up against stubborn defending. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. And pull it!
ചേടാ, ലോ സ്ക്രീൻ കയറിയില്ല.
So Jim, what are you thinking? Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Xavi Alonso. Raul. And here's Batistuta. Takes a shot.
The next match ഞാൻ ഇടാം. Okay bro.
Most elastic of saves. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Somewhat off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Raul is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. And here's Raul. And this is Paulette. He shifts, takes a shot. Cannavaro gets it away. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nicely aimed pass. 1-0 as we head towards the end. That looks a cracking ball. He's picked big chance! And that could have brought them level. Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Alonso! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. This usually is the time teams go into conservation
There will
mode.
be 1 minute added time.
And there goes the final whistle.
GG bro.
Well, that was tense. Boy, that
Good
was
play.
tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Rummenigge voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
We are glad to inform you that
Your
today's
final thoughts,
match day
Jim?
program
And there's a
for
lot
available
more to read
stands
into
will
this
be
game
by the
than just the
games.
scoreline.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both,
എന്നാൽ മുടിയാതെ തമ്പി അവന്റെ പേര്. ആരുമില്ല. ഒരാള് 12 ലൈക്ക്. ബ്രോ ഡിവിഷൻ 1 അടിച്ചതോ? ഞാനേ അടിച്ചില്ല. ഞാൻ ഡിവിഷൻ 1 അടിച്ചിട്ട് ഇറങ്ങി ബ്രോ താഴോട്ട്. ജെനോക്സ് ബ്രോ ഇതിന്റെ കീയാണ് ഞാൻ ഷോർട്സിൽ ഇട്ടത്. ഇവിടെ ഷോർട്സിൽ ഈ സെറ്റിങ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. മനസ്സിലായോ? ഇത് ഇല്ല ഇല്ല ഇത് നമ്മളിവിടെ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്താൽ മാത്രം മതി. പ്ലഗിൻ മാനേജറിനകത്ത് കയറുമ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ വെർട്ടിക്കൽ ക്യാൻവാസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾഡ്. ഓക്കെ, ഇത് ഓൺ ചെയ്തിട്ടാൽ മതി. അതിലുണ്ടെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ഇല്ല ഇല്ല അതിലില്ല. സാരില്ല, കളിച്ചാൽ മതി. ഇതായി ഗെയിമാണ്. ഡൗൺലോഡ് ചെയ്ത് എത്ര MB ഉണ്ട്? 200 MB അല്ലേ ഉള്ളൂ OBS. സാറിന് കയറിക്കോ ബ്രോ. റൂം ഇട്ടല്ലേ, സോറി. കയറാം. അറഫാത്ത് ബ്രോ.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
There's the golden nugget that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hogging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Italy are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball if he can get there. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Lovely, now then, it's full on! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Okay, guys. മറ്റേന്റെ ചാർജ് തീർന്നു.
It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. This looks promising. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neither side yet able to find the net. He's got away. Pass is just off target. And he's managed to get rid. And smartly reclaimed. Koku. Roll. Oh, super find.
ഡെയിലി ലൈവ് ഉണ്ടാവും ബ്രോ. എല്ലാ ദിവസവും ഉണ്ട്.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു സാധനം ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്ത്.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
അതെത്ര MB ഇതാ അടക്കം. വെർട്ടിക്കൽ ക്യാൻവാസ് 3 MB.
Great vision. Italy have got it back and they'll have another go. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between 1-0 the score. Nicely aimed pass. And he welcomes it in. Maldini did well to stay calm there. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. He is just caressing the ball. He's having a go.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And it's Scholes. Neymar. Howson calmly anticipates. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Forlan. He has found the way through. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roll. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
And he's picked it up out wide. That's a throw.
കിട്ടിയാ വേണ്ടേ ഇത് ഷോർട്സിലെ ഇവിടെ അമ്മ
Place it in low. Scholes. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Scholes. No way through there. Now this could be a chance. He's gone for goal!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go
Oh, in
beyond
Arabic.
like that.
ബ്രോ പേടില്ലാത്തൊരു ചെറിയ എ സി ഉണ്ടാവും ഇല്ല ബ്രോ ഇന്ത്യയിൽ ഒരു എ സി ഉള്ളു അതാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ കളിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കണം ഏതൊരു അറബി ഒന്ന് മെസ്സേജ് അയക്കുന്നു
Added time.
Koku
അതിനെ മാറ്റി അത് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ്
looking to play him in.
ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് മാറി
Foul.
അറബി
Free kick to be
അറബിയായി
given.
ഉണ്ടോ ഉണ്ട് ഇത് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് പ്ലീസ് റിപ്ലൈ ടു ഷിപ്പ് ഇറ്റ് ടു മീ എന്തോ How are you? I hope you will. Hope you are well.
Quality ball. And it's half time here. So a steady,
Peace,
solid
mercy and
and more than
blessing
satisfactory
of
first half. They've got
God
the
be
lead
upon
and that
you,
gives them
my
something to build on
dears,
after the break.
dear brothers.
Please be reminded
Yeah, on
that
the
free
face
kick
of
is
it,
only
it looks
allowed
a
in
fair
the areas
reflection
shown on
of
this
what
map.
we've all
Thank
seen,
you very
Peter.
much of your
Some
cooperation.
incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Italy. Number 10, Vinicius Junior. Number 16, Scholes. Number 41.
Here we go again then.
Rice. Coming on the
A
field.
solitary goal.
Number
That has been the
11,
crucial difference.
Number 9, Hazard. Number 8, Donadoni.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely intercepted.
Italy clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this.
ഫ്രണ്ടാക്കാം ബ്രോ ഫ്രണ്ടാക്കാം ഫ്രണ്ടാക്കാം
It has
ഫ്രണ്ട്
to
ലിസ്റ്റ്
be
ഇപ്പോൾ ഓൾറെഡി
at a
ഫുള്ളാണ്
deep
ആരെങ്കിലും
cutting
റിമൂവ്
edge.
ചെയ്തിട്ടാക്കാം
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pirlo. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Pirlo. Ambitious ball here. And a chance! Costa Curta is there to clear. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Xavi Alonso. A heavy challenge.
ടാക്കിള്
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that pass isn't the best. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, it's roll! Oh, nice.
ഇൻസ്റ്റാ മെസ്സേജ് റിപ്ലൈ കൊടുക്കാറുണ്ടോ
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there.
ആ ബ്രോ കൊടുക്കും
Seriously
കൊടുക്കും
better than
ഞാനിപ്പോ കളിച്ചോണ്ടല്ലേ ഇരിക്കണം കളി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് റിപ്ലൈ കൊടുക്കും
Still just a single goal between the sides. Moved on forwards.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
In towards the back stick. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt
ഇനി
with.
എടുക്കാണ് സീൻ
And it's Xavi Alonso. Tries to play it through. Xavi Alonso really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Raul. Neymar looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Forlan. Spread out to the left. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
എത്ര ടൈം ഇട്ടിരിക്കണം?
Neuer with the clearance.
തീരുന്നില്ലല്ലോ.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking.
ബ്രോ ചോദിച്ചെന്നുള്ളൂ ബ്രോ കൂടെ ഉള്ള ഇല്ലേ? എന്താ ബ്രോ മനസ്സിലായില്ല.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh, that's a key interception. He won't be happy with that one. And he's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Davids gets over and intercepts.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
എന്താ ഇത് ഒരുമാതിരി സ്ലോ പോലെ.
Right, Shevchenko pops him off it and wins back the ball. Italy can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Turan. Now Kaká. Shevchenko. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary.
എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് ഗോൾ സിക്സ് കൂടെ കളിക്കുന്നില്ലേ? ഇല്ല ബ്രോ, ചാർജ് ഇല്ല.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he
Ah,
just didn't
right,
seem to
yeah,
get enough on the plate, Peter, did he?
എന്തോ ഉണ്ട്, ഭയങ്കര ലാഗ് അടിക്കും.
Now it's Donatoni. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Xabi Alonso. He's shifting through the gears here.
Italy really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That looks a good ball through. Cleared without complication. The most accurate pass.
സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യാം.
There will
No,
be 1
that
minute
is pretty
added
much the
time.
end of that. Pull it. Looking for the run. And that
Oh,
is as
തീർന്നു.
far as it goes.
ഡിവിഷൻ
Well,
ഏതാ
that was
പാട്?
a boy, that was.
സോലി
The
ഗോട്ട്
two
ഡിവിഷൻ.
sides separated by the game's
ഡിവിഷൻ
only
ബ്രോ,
goal.
ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ ഡിവിഷൻ കളിച്ച്
So,
കളിച്ച്
Jim, how do
തോറ്റു,
you
ഒരു
reflect
ലാസ്റ്റ്
on what we've seen?
താഴോട്ട്
Well,
ഇറങ്ങി.
that was a hard-fought win.
ഇപ്പോൾ ഡിവിഷൻ
Defensive
2-ൽ നിൽക്കുന്നു.
masterclass. They backed up their
ഡിവിഷൻ
goal with
1-ന്ന് ഇറങ്ങി
resilience that was
2-ലായി ഇപ്പോൾ.
first class.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim
അടുത്ത ആരോ
Newman
ഇല്ലേ അവർ
alongside me.
കളിക്കുന്നു എന്ന്
And to wish
ചോദിച്ചാൽ
you all
അടുത്തെൻ്റെ ഒരു ഫ്രണ്ട് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ ബ്രോ, അവൻ കളിക്കുന്നില്ല. അവൻ ചാർജ് ഇല്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കുന്നു. നീ അതെന്തൊരു ഡുവൽ ഇട്ടിരിക്കണം? ഡുവൽ ഇടണ്ട. ഡുവല് മാറ്റി. ഡുവൽ എന്തിനു പറഞ്ഞ? രണ്ടാമത്തെ ഇത് എടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി അതവിടെ നീ ഓബിയസ് ഓബിയസ് അവിടെ ഓബിയസ് രണ്ടാമത്തെ വിട്ടാ നീ. അതിന്റെ ആ സെറ്റിങ്സ് ഇട്. സെറ്റിങ്സിൽ സ്ട്രീം മുകളിലത്തെ സെറ്റിങ്സ് ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്ത് ലവിന്റെ അവിടെ അതിൽ ആ സ്ട്രീമിങ്ങിന്റെ ആ ഒരു കോഡൊക്കെ കണ്ട. അത് കൊടുക്കണം. നീ ഒരു ലൈവ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, ഒരു ലൈവ് നമ്മള് അടുത്താരുമില്ല ബ്രോ പറഞ്ഞു ബ്രോ. ഒരു ലൈവ് നമ്മൾ OBS ഒന്ന് ഡയറക്റ്റ് കണക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ട് കൊടുക്കണം. കണക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ട് തന്നെ കൊടുത്ത. ഇനി ഒന്ന് അവിടെ നിന്ന് ക്രിയേറ്റ് യൂട്യൂബിൽ കയറി ഒരു ലൈവ് ക്രിയേറ്റ്. ഏത് വേറെ എല്ലാം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കയറിക്കോ. ഫ്രണ്ട് ആക്ക് ബ്രോ. ആക്കാം ബ്രോ, ആക്കാം. ഞാൻ ഫ്രണ്ട് ആക്കാം. ഞാൻ നോക്കിയിട്ട് ഫ്രണ്ട് ആക്കാം. ഉറപ്പായിട്ടാക്കാം. സാറിലുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്തോ തന്നെ. അങ്ങനെയല്ല വിട്. ഇപ്പൊ ഈ ലൈവ് ഇങ്ങനെ പറഞ്ഞു. നീ ഈ ലൈവ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ ആദ്യം ഇട്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ലൈവ്, അത് നീ എങ്ങനെ കൊടുത്ത്? സ്റ്റാർട്ട് സ്ട്രീമിംഗ് കൊടുത്ത? അങ്ങനെയല്ല, സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് മായാവി ബ്രോ ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. ഒന്ന് ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് ആദ്യം ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. ഇത് മറ്റത് ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടതാണ് ഈ മെയിൻ ലൈവ്. മനസ്സിലായ? ഇത് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് നിന്റെ തമ്മിലും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ കൊടുത്ത് നീ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് സ്ട്രീം കൊടുത്ത് അത് ഓക്കെ. അതിനുശേഷം അടുത്തത് നീ ഇവിടെ സെറ്റിങ്സ്. നീ ആദ്യം എന്തിനാണ് കേട്ടോ, ആദ്യം ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് ലൈവിന്റെ ഇത് പോയിട്ട് ഇത് കോപ്പി ചെയ്തിട്ട് നീ ഇതിന്റെ കൊടുക്കണം. ഇതിൽ ഈ ഓക്കെ. നീ ഇവിടെ ലൈവ് ഇതിൽ പോയാൽ മതി. മനസ്സിലായോ? എന്നിട്ട് മറ്റത് മാനേജ് ഇവിടെ കൊടുത്തിട്ട് ഇവിടെ വന്ന് പുതിയത് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് ഇങ്ങനെ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് കൊടുത്താൽ അപ്പം രണ്ടായിട്ട് വരും. നെക്സ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഫേസ് അർഫാദ് ബ്രോ ഹലോ പറഞ്ഞു. ഗൈസ് എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ ഗൈസ്? ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തതാണെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ. അതിന്റെ ഇതിനകത്ത് കയറ്. യൂട്യൂബ് സ്റ്റുഡിയോ അല്ല, നിന്റെ ഇതിനകത്ത് കയറ്, നിന്റെ പ്രൊഫൈലിനകത്ത് അതിൽ കയറ്. ചാനലെടു. അതിനകത്ത് ലൈവ് ഒന്നുമില്ലേ? അതെടു. എന്നിട്ട് താഴെ അനലൈസിസ്. ഓക്കെ, ഇതിപ്പോ ഒരു ലൈവിന്റെ ആയല്ലോ, അതുപോലെ അടുത്തത് വരും. ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു ലൈവിന്റെ മറ്റേത് കറക്റ്റ് ആയത് നമുക്ക് ചെയ്തത്. ഇതെന്ത് പോയാ? ബേക്കായി പോയാ? ഹായ് ബ്രോ. പേരെന്തൊക്കെയാണ് ബ്രോ? ബിഗ് ഫാൻ. ലൈവ് കൊടുത്താൽ മതി. എന്തിനു കാണിക്കുന്നത്? അപ്പൊ നീ ഒന്നുകൂടെ ഇതെടുത്ത് അവിടെ നിന്ന് കോപ്പി ചെയ്ത് ആ ശ്രീ സർവർ കീ എല്ലായിടത്തും അടിച്ചോളൂ. ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് ഇവിടെ സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ, ഡിവിഷൻ 1 അടിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി ബ്രോ എനിക്ക് സമയം കിട്ടില്ല ബ്രോ കളിക്കാൻ. ഞാൻ രാത്രിയാണ് ഫ്രീ ആവുന്നത്. ഹായ് ബ്രോ, വെൽക്കം. രാത്രി മാത്രമാണ് സമയം കിട്ടുന്നത്, കാരണം രാവിലെ വർക്ക് ജോലിയൊക്കെ ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട്. വന്നാ എന്റെ ഒരു ലൈവ് മല. How are you bro? I'm fine brother. Malik Ahmed.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful
1v1. Yes bro. Stuck ആവുന്ന
match that will really get the
അത് നീ ഇത് പറ.
My name's Peter
ഷോർട്സിന്റെ ആ
Drury. He's my
ബിട്രേറ്റ് പറ,
co-commentator for the
വീഡിയോ
game.
ബിട്രേറ്റ്.
It's Jim Beglin. Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
സെറ്റിംഗ്സിനകത്ത് സ്ട്രീം ബിട്രേറ്റ്
The mood is boisterous. It's a
2000 കിടന്നു.
perfect ambience for the central
അതിന്
characters
2000
who
കിടന്നു.
are ready now to perform.
2000 ഉള്ളു, എന്നിട്ട് സ്റ്റെക്ക്. ഹലോ ബ്രോ, ഹായ്. എല്ലാവരും സബ് ചെയ്തോ ഗൈസ്? സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്തോ, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ.
Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to
എന്താ
play
അവിടെ?
in deeper roles if needed. Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice interception, well
Offside.
timed.
Offside,
And the
guys.
assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
ഗൈസ് എല്ലാവരും സബ് ചെയ്യാവോ ഗൈസ്? എല്ലാവരും സബ് ചെയ്തു. UK ആകുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഗീവ് അവേസ് ഒക്കെ കൊണ്ടുവരുന്നതാണ്. സബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ
Now it's
സബ് ചെയ്തോ.
Messi. That's the throw.
ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ.
Rodri. Here's Vitinha.
അപ്പോൾ നീ സെറ്റിങ്സിൽ കുറച്ചിട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ
And this is Del Piero. Pirlo. Raul. Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking
Certainly.
purpose.
He might be in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, not in defence on the other.
എന്തോന്നറാ ഇത്?
Hakimi
ഓടിയിട്ട്
gets
കയറി
the
നിൽക്കണം
distance on
അവിടെ.
it and reclaimed it in a trice. Raul. Well, that is one way to stop him.
ഫൗളല്ലേ?
Vitinha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that pass just didn't quite work.
That's
നല്ല
just
ലാഭം
playing it
ഉണ്ട് കേട്ടോ.
safe and simple.
എല്ലാരും കൂടെ ലൈവ് ഇടുമ്പോൾ അടിച്ചു
Oh,
പോകും.
super ball. Now that is a hefty
മറ്റേ
challenge.
ഇത് ചെയ്യണം.
Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time.
മറ്റുണ്ടല്ലോ.
They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, that's fabulous. In by Del Piero. Cocu. 5 minutes till the break. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but... And the shot! It's in!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first
I
half.
see match change
Just one
open.
goal. It's still
Won't I, man?
anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
എന്ത് ലാഗടാ ഇത്?
Now it's Owen. Stood up well to him there. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maldini. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. It's Raul! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's picked it up out wide. No, he refuses to take the bait. And he's quick to get it clear again. That'll be a throw-in. Great skill, that's nice.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Has a look and plays it forward. Raul, nicely weighted ball. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckenbauer. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He is through here. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That was good alertness. And it's Messi. And here's Raul. This looks promising.
Oh, sweet feet. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
എന്ത് സ്ലോടാ.
That has not gone well.
റൗൾ ഏതാ ബ്രോ? റൗള് നമ്മള് നെയ്മറിന്റെ കൂടെയൊക്കെ പാക്കിൽ വന്നില്ലേ,
If anything's going to
ആ
happen,
റൗള്.
it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Now this could be a chance.
എന്താ ഇത്?
And forces him off the ball.
I thought it was
എന്തിലാകടാ
going to
ഫോൺ?
happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Neymar. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
തേങ്ങാക്കൊല.
There will be 1 minute
And it's
added
Del
time.
Piero. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
നല്ല ലാഭമാണ് ഞാൻ നടത്തുന്ന വയസ്സ്.
Quite a game,
നടക്കാം.
and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescent.
അപ്പോൾ ഓക്കെ, ഞാൻ പോയിട്ട് വരാം. നാളെ കാണാം, നാളത്തെ ലൈവിൽ കാണാം. ഭയങ്കര ലാഗുണ്ട് നെറ്റ്. നാളെ നെറ്റ് നല്ല പുതിയ നെറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് വൈഫൈയുടെ ഇതേ ഞാൻ കുറഞ്ഞ ഇതാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ അത് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ട് നാളത്തെ ലൈവിൽ കാണാം. ഇപ്പോൾ ചെയ്യുന്നതിനേക്കാളും ഓക്കെ ഗൈസ്, പോയിട്ട് വരാം ഗൈസ്. ബൈ ബൈ ബൈ. ലവ് യു ഗൈസ്, ടേക്ക് കെയർ. ശരി എന്നാ. ഒരു ഫ്രണ്ട് റിക്വസ്റ്റ് അക്സെപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഓക്കെ ഗൈസ്, ബൈ. നാളെ കാണാം, നാളത്തെ ലൈവ് കാണാം. ബൈ ബൈ ബൈ.